What is up, everybody? Good evening. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are here for our Gen 2 beginnings of our Nuzlocke Gauntlet. As per usual, I'm going to share that we're live, do all that good stuff, and then we're going to get going through Gen 2. I'm kind of shocked that we're here, honestly. I thought Gen 1 was going to be harder than it was, if we're being completely honest. But I'm still very happy that we're here. Because Gen 2, although the Gen 2 games themselves aren't necessarily my favorite, their remakes are. I love the Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I haven't played Gold and Silver much. I usually, if I'm going to play Gen 2, I usually do either Crystal or I do Heart Gold, Soul Silver. What's up, Pokemon Zong? What's up, White Mage? What's up, Jose? What's up, Yoda? Yoda Stepmom, the recap video got posted today. So if you want to see it, it's up. What's up, True Trev? How you doing? Welcome in, everybody. We are here. We are in Gen 2. We have arrived. We have completed Gen 1. We are on to Gen 2. It is 9 at night. Yep, it sure is. It was a baller recap episode. Thanks. Where does the game end? The League. The League. I'm not doing red. Not in these games. Maybe in Crystal I'll do it just for fun, but not part of this. Not part of the challenge. What's up, Sean? How you doing? Just played Heart Gold for the first time. It was amazing. It is amazing. Dark Rose. I agree. One of my favorite Pokemon games for sure. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. We're here in Johto. The Johto region is upon us. Little Peekaboo. What's up, Jackson? How you doing? Welcome in. Oh, I gotta share that we're live. What am I doing? This is my first time, apparently. I don't know if I agree that they're the best Russell, but they're definitely very good. They're definitely up there. Sorry, I'll try to keep the cutscene moving while I'm sharing that we're live. My bad, I totally forgot to do that. New name. Who wants to be our starter, by the way? That's gonna start here. I don't think we've gotten any new subscribers or anything, so I don't think I'm gonna name anybody there. So go with somebody in chat. What was that? Caleb. Looks like it's gonna be Caleb and or Jackson. It's gonna be one of you two. Thank you so much, Caleb. Thank you so much, Jackson. Appreciate the support as always. Sorry, I'm just trying to share that we're live really fast. I'm almost done. Alright. I clicked share. Alright, let's focus up. Who are you choosing for a starter? I think I'm going to go with Totodile in our first run. Jackson did, and so did Caleb. I'm not sure who was first. I'll go with Jackson for the first one, and then Caleb, you can be our first catch after that. Which gym leaders do you think will be the most difficult? Balkner is surprisingly difficult in this one, because the level cap is level 9, so you don't really have any moves on your Pokemon. So that is difficult. Past that, obviously Whitney. Honestly, even Scyther is not a joke either. Like, you'd be surprised. Gen 2 can be fairly challenging in the early game. The late game is really easy because the level curve is just terrible. But the early game of Gen 2 is pretty tricky, actually. Alright. After we get our starter, I'm going to go into speed up because these games are incredibly slow. And I can't play Pokemon without speed up anymore. I just can't do it. Unless I'm in a battle. I can do it in a battle. Today is Thursday. It is. There's football on right now and I'm not watching. I don't know if it's daylight savings time. I'll see. Yeah, I have no idea. Actually, I'll be honest. King Totodile. Oh yeah. We are doing Totodile for the first one. We'll probably do Cyndaquil for the second game. I doubt we're going to use Chikorita, for being completely honest. Just like in Gen 1, we never used Charizard as a starter. We used it in Yellow when it was handed to us for free, but we didn't use it as a starter. Not like, it's a good game, really? Because when I turned it off, it was not a good game. Packers were up 14-0 when I stopped watching, because we were starting to put the kids down. You'll give me a Pokemon. Alright. Jackson the Totodile coming right up. Oh, that's Chikorita. Whoopsies. 17-3? I mean, fair enough. What's up, Ken? How you doing? No, I do not want Chikorita. There's Totodile. Fair enough, K-Sam. We do want the Totodile. Yes, we do. It's a great Pokemon. Yes, it is. Cyndaquil. I'm going to use Cyndaquil in Silver. Totodile is going to be Jackson. And then whatever first Pokemon we catch is going to be Caleb. What's up, Liam? How you doing? Welcome in. Oh, I spelled Jackson wrong. Welcome back, Caleb. Already dropping roses. Thank you so much, man. Alright, I think it's time for speed up. I've done slow as long as I can handle. I've done it as long as I can handle it. Thanks for the potion, dude. Appreciate ya. We have not put our cheats in yet, so like we don't have Pokeballs yet. This isn't our encounter. So like I don't have the rare candies and all that stuff yet. We haven't done it. Over under lives used due to Miltank. I don't know. Croconaw is a fairly decent counter into Miltank, and as long as we can get either Geodude or Onix, I think we'll be okay. But it's definitely not going to be easy. I'm not going to deny that. That is a tough battle for sure. What's up, Juan? Man, look, these Gen 2 sprites are such an upgrade from the Gen 1 sprites. They're so much better. I think Gen 2, here's my hot take. I think Gen 2 and Gen 5, respectively, have the two best 2D sprites. 3 and 4 are perfectly fine, but they don't really stand out. Funnily enough, like, Gen 2 and Gen 5 are my least favorite Pokedexes by a pretty large margin, but they have my favorite sprites. Kind of interesting. Haven't seen a single second of gameplay from this gen. Really? Gen 2 is basically just Gen 1 DLC. Let's be completely honest here. But it's still fun. It's still Pokemon. What's up, Steven? How you doing? What's good? How you doing? We'll get to level 7 and then we'll stop battling wild Pokemon. Totodile is the best early game starter for sure because of that move right there, and because it just has a good physical attack, physical defense combo, which everything's using physical attack in the early game. Was the Apex of Pokemon hype? Yeah, maybe. I mean, Red and Blue are still the #1 selling games, aren't they? I think maybe Scarlet and Violet overtook them by now. I know it was closing, but I think Red and Blue are still #1, I believe. Thanks. Alright. Gen 5 animated sprites sometimes break in real way. Yeah, that's true. Appreciate it, Verdant. How you doing? Thank you, Jackson, for the gifty, as always. I'm really hoping to get a Gengar in this gen as well. We'll see. It's nighttime, but I think we're kind of guaranteed one, actually, in Sprout Tower. I think you give me something. Let's see what you want. Well, I don't know what you give me. I think you give me the map, actually. How do you evolve them in this game? I turned off trade evolutions. Alright, we get our first battle here, but again, we don't have Pokeballs yet, so this doesn't actually count. Not that I'm really worried about it at all, but... A critical hit. Rage is very good in the early game. There we go. Cool. Now we can go get our Pokeballs. Never been in the streams, but the challenge has me hooked. Appreciate you joining. What's up, Enrod? Yeah, it's been a very fun challenge so far. The streams have been a lot of fun too. I think we're just naming him Chat, right? Yeah. I gotta slow down to type, hold on. Chat. What's up, Angelo? Is Pokemon Refresh allowed? Good question. I don't know. We'll have to do a poll, maybe. Thank you so much, Liam. As always, thank you. Appreciate it. Rage is amazing in the early game here. What's up, Nicole? How you doing? To Ertz? Ah, Ertz is on my bench in fantasy. That's unfortunate. I have Daniels, though, so that's fine. I got Jaden. Alright, so do we have Pokeballs now? We do have Pokeballs. So this is our first encounter right here. Well, not this one. This is a tutorial. After the tutorial, it's our first encounter. And it is going to Caleb, because Caleb sent that gifty right at the start, and then the next one after that will go to Liam. This is attempt 2 overall. This is attempt 1 on gold. Pokemon Refresh is... it's the one that, like, raises their... It's not friendship, it's like affection or something like that. And it's the one where it, like, gives them bonus XP, and they can break out of status stuff, and they can like, survive on 1 HP, and they can do all that dumb stuff. It's really broken, and you can't turn it off in later games. Alright, our first encounter is Caleb the Hoot Hoot. Caleb the Hoot Hoot. Wait, what do we name our... Oh yeah, Jackson was our Totodile. We got Caleb... Oh, whoops. Hoot. We got Hoot Hoot. Named Caleb. Whoa. Playing Nexamon. I think I played Nexamon. I think I've played that. Is it a mobile game? I'm pretty sure I played it. Should you be putting GSC in the thumbnails now? Yeah, possibly. What's up, James? Thank you so much for the gifty there. We will try to name a Pokemon after you here. I believe Liam is next, but you can be after that. Yes, yes, Scott. That's basically what it is. Okay, so this right here could either be a Rattata or a Geodude. We're really hoping for Geodude here. Yes, baby! Oh, that's huge. Oh, that's so huge for us. That second gym is basically free now. It's the dude. All right, there we go. Gravel, dude, Golem is so good in Gen 2. So good in Gen 2. All right. I think this one goes to Liam, correct? Liam the Geodude, who is for sure going to be on the team for a while. That is such a good encounter. Such a good encounter. Right, let's write that one down. Hey, Ryvy, thank you so much. Hey, you were our Gyarados back in the day. So this is Geodude. Where is... What is it, Route 46 or something? Where's that route? It's all the way down here. There we go. We got Geodude named Liam. There we go. When Geodude learns Explosion, teach it. No. Geodude does free up a cave encounter, although it's probably going to be Zubat, but still. Nicole, we are naming Pokemon off of people who are directly supporting the stream, whether that's becoming members, sending gifts, like gifting memberships, subscriptions, whatever you want to call them. That's our general rule of thumb here on stream. That's how we typically do it. I am going to do... I don't know if I'm going to pick Chikorita. I honestly really doubt it. I'm going to look up the rare candy cheats because, again, nobody wants to watch somebody grind on stream. That's boring. So, we're going to put in our cheats. Liam, thank you so much, man. You are going to be on the team for a while here. Clay, thank you so much. I appreciate the gifties as always, guys. Thank you so much for the support. I greatly appreciate it. I really do. It means a lot. Sorry, I'm just trying to type these in really fast. Money. Money. Alright. Let's see our rare candies. Perfect. Let's get everybody to like level 5 or so. Level 6. Chris, thank you so much. Oh, and Marvel Rivals is back in here. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to have to try to keep a list of who to give these names to. Thank you guys so much for your support, as always. What's happening? We just started Gen 2. We have just started. By the way, the level cap is level 9 for the first gym, so our Totodile is already almost over leveled. What's up, Cal? Welcome in. That's our Charizard sitting right there from Gen 1. We got our Pokeballs. We'll get some potions. We'll get some antidotes, some paralyze heals, some awakenings. Marvel, holy crap, 100 roses, what's up? How you guys doing? Appreciate the support, as always. I believe James is next for names. This is a new encounter right here. It's probably going to be a Spinnerack. What's up, Archon? Hey, that's our Alakazam right there. We got a Spinnerack, and no, that is not a shiny. So James gets the Spinnerack. And then next, I believe, is Rivy. Marvels, thank you so much for another controller. Thank you guys. You're already doing awesome. Thank you guys so much. I would love to stream Pokerogue, Ghost in the Mic. We might even do like just a fun stream of Pokerogue here and there, just as a break from this, if we ever get to that point. As of right now, though, I'm enjoying this, but I do love Pokerogue. This is gold. All right, so this is going to be James the Spinnerack. Barilla, thank you guys so much for all the support. First thing early on in the stream. It means a lot. Thank you so much. Matthew, you can get a name. We are naming Pokemon after people who are directly supporting the stream. But you absolutely can. That's entirely up to you. Route 29. What did we get on Route 29? That's this one, right? Or is this... Hold on. 1 second. That was where our Hoot was. Okay, and then Route 30 here, we got the Spinnerack. Right? Spinnerack named James. You don't have to, Matthew. No, not at all. I'm not trying to force anybody to pay anything. That's just my way to give back to people who are supporting the stream. That's all. If you don't want a name, that's obviously like totally up to you. I appreciate you just being in here and watching and hanging out. I'm not trying to pressure anybody into anything. That's just, I know people send gifts and support the stream, which I greatly appreciate. So that's my small way of giving back, is giving them names. And as of right now, we have a little bit of a list. Thank you so much, Archon. Now you are also on the list. I'll do my best to stick with it there. Gonna head to bed. See you later, Izzy. What starter do we choose? We chose Totodile. And Geodude is already going great. Happy to support. Thank you so much, Archon, for real. I appreciate you guys' support early on in the stream. It means a lot. Gives it some legs right at the beginning. Feels good. You know, I appreciate it. All right, so we got to be careful about levels, though. Again, the level cap is level 9 for the first gym. Are you gonna do the post game? I might do it in Crystal just for fun, but I'm not gonna do it for Gold and Silver. That would be way too much. All right, so this right here is Route 31. So, oh, I should have clicked yes. Hold on. Let me call her back, actually. Hey, Marvel sent another one. Thank you so much. Holy crap, dude. Thank you so much. Yes, okay, cool. So you do want your mom to save you money in this game because she buys items you otherwise can't buy. Frilla, thank you so much, Marvel, again. So this right here is a new encounter. We can get Bellsprouts here, which would let us get a there's our Bellsprout, which does let us get an Onyx if we so choose. Thank you so much, Marvels, for the roses there. I appreciate your support. I don't know if there's a difference, Wooly. I'm not going to do it for every game, if that makes sense. All right, so this one is going to go to Ryv is going to get the Bellsprout, although I have to apologize in advance, Ryv. You might get traded for an Onyx. Just because I believe we have the capability of getting a Steelix here because we turned off trade evolutions. Ryv the Bellsprout. The best Gen 2 Pokemon? Oh, that's hard. I mean, T-Tar's got to be up there. I think Phanpy might be one of my favorites, surprisingly, but that's a hard question, honestly. Or like Scizor. Scizor's up there. Get an early Zubat, yeah. Dude, that Gyarados was awesome. Okay, so this is going to be... I mean, there's a chance we get a Dunsparce, but it's most likely going to be a Zubat encounter here. And that one is going to go to Clay. Houndoom is cool. I think I like Houndour more than Houndoom, but they're both cool, though, for sure. Steelix would be amazing. All right, so we got our Zubat, and that is going to be Clay. We are clearing up these encounters quickly. We do get I think it's a guaranteed Ghastly in Sprout Tower, which would be incredible. Gengar is very good in this game. What's up, Clash Jack? How you doing? If only someone has rated all the Gen 2 Pokemon. True. According to my rankings, Espeon was the best Gen 2 Pokemon. Overall. So here's my question. Can you battle the first gym in this game before doing Sprout Tower? Because if we have to do Sprout Tower, the level cap is going to get scary here. I don't know. I genuinely don't know the answer. Oh, wait, we can't use that. We can't do this. We have to turn off switch mode. We have to go to set mode here after this battle. Packers touchdown to... Another touchdown to Craft? Dude, who has Craft in Fantasy? My goodness. I don't. Not this year. I had him last year. No, legendaries are not allowed. We do not allow legendaries here. If I was going to allow legendaries, I would have allowed the legendary birds in Gen 1 just because their stat total isn't even that crazy. It's like 580 or something like that. But with that being said, I probably will not here. What just happened? Clay sent a Galaxy. Thank you so much, dude. Holy crap. Thank you so much for the big support. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Helps these streams go. It's a lot easier to sit down and do these streams when you know people are appreciating it and enjoying it. So it means a lot. Thank you. Well, that was dangerous for me to stay in there. I probably should have switched. Oh, I need to turn off set mode. Hold on. Appreciate it, Clash Jack. I'm glad to be of help. All right, we got to turn on set mode. There we go. There we go. Into Violet City. We are in Johto. This is Pokemon Gold. I mean, okay, so that's a good point there, K-Sam. We can catch the Suicune, we just can't use it. So it's like it's fine. Like as long as we never send it into battle, no harm done, you know? All right, so what do you guys think? Do we trade the Bellsprout for a... Do we trade the Bellsprout for an Onyx? I mean, we have Geodude, so we don't necessarily need it. I did decide on my reset rules. I'm gonna do no lives, but I'm gonna do no lives, but we are gonna do generational checkpoints. I think I should trade the Bellsprout. Yeah, okay. Seems like everybody's agreeing so far that I should. I'll take one for the team, do it. All right, well, the person whose name is the Bellsprout wants to be the Onyx, so there you go. All right, we get the Onyx. Chris, thank you so much for the gifty, for the support. I greatly appreciate it. The Onyx is good here. You're right. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. All right, cool. We get Rocky. Rocky the Onyx. What is he holding? A Bitterberry. No. I think we can actually get a Hardstone here. I don't know if you can get it before the gym. I know it's up here. It's right over here. Was it you? Is it you? Is it you? Somebody gives me a Hardstone. Hey! Who's a starter? We got Totodile. So now here's my question is, can we do the gym before we do Sprout Tower? I am going to come up here and try to get my encounter really fast though. So this is our encounter here, and it should be a guaranteed Ghastly. What? I didn't think you could get Rattata at night. Oh, man. All right, no Ghastly for us. Rattata it is. That's really unfortunate, dude. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. That's so frustrating. No, we started with gold. I was really hoping for guaranteed Ghastly here. I could have sworn you couldn't get Rattata at night. I thought Rattata was a daytime only encounter here. Oh, I didn't even name it. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm never going to use it in battle anyway, I'll be completely honest. But when we get to the name raider, I'll try to remember to name it. I'm sorry. I apologize. So, are we sure we can't do the gym right now? Let me check. Sure looks like we might be able to. We can battle these guys. Marble, you're right, it would have been you. The percentage, I don't know. Level 9. Holy crap. Reset. Yeah, I'm not resetting over a Rattata. I'd rather forfeit the encounter. Geodude carrying us through the flying gym already. Although, it's dangerous because the his flying types have Mud Slap, which is a special ground type move. So it's really not safe to be in here with your Geodudes and your Onyxes. Like, this gym is genuinely not gonna be easy. Like, I know people scoff at Falconer, but it is not gonna be easy here. What's up, Fanatu? Ground is physical in this game. You're right. Still, it's still a ground move going into your rock types. You guys are right. It is ground, or it is physical. But my point stands. It's still not a good thing. Carlos cheats, man. Cheats. It's like a 20-something-year-old game, and nobody wants to watch somebody grind on stream. So we use rare candies instead. Simple as that. Gained out boosted. Yeah, dude, like, it's... Like, yeah, I'm not joking. Like, Falconer is not a cakewalk with, without the, or just in Gen 2 in general with Mud Slap. Mud Slap, it's a scary move this early on. It lowers your accuracy, obviously, and it's super effective against the Pokemon that you would normally want to use against it. So Falconer is right here. Okay, so we can do this before taking on the gym. No, so we're not earning lives anymore. I changed that. So instead of doing lives, we are just doing checkpoints. We're doing generational checkpoints. We got Bellsprout there. We got Zubat here. Violet City, we got the Onyx. Sprout Tower, we got a Rattata. Okay. Now let me see. So Falconer's team here. 1 second. Hold, please. Okay, so Falconer's team here is a level 7 Pidgey and a level 9 Pidgeotto, both of which know Mud Slap. Both of which have Mud Slap. So this is kind of scary. So I think we're gonna try to get... We're gonna get everybody to level 9. Even though we still don't get any rock moves, which is really unfortunate. There's almost no point in bringing this Spinnerack. I mean, I guess that's a scary face that could come in handy, I suppose. I don't think they actually have any flying type moves. Although, no, Pidgeotto might have Gust. Pidgeotto is dangerous. Also, Also, just the fact that it's a Pidgeotto at this point in the game is no joke. Like, you really have to be careful. This gym is not easy. Screech Onix is the play? Yeah, probably. So then what do we do to take down the Pidgey is honestly more of my concern because I don't want to be weak when... Rattata would probably be better than Spinarak, but I can't use it. It's not nicknamed, and that is a rule of a Nuzlocke, so I can't use it. Do we lead with Caleb to take down the Pidgey? Probably. Just whittle it down so then the rest of my Pokemon are full health. I think that is the goal or the play here. Because if I lead with the Geodude or Onix, they're going to be weak and have low accuracy going into Pidgeotto. So I think that we should lead with our Hoot Hoot, who isn't going to do anything against Pidgeotto anyway. And I think we can take down the Pidgey with our Hoot Hoot. I think that's the play here. Do we have any berries? We do have one berry. Oh boy. All right. I think I'm going to give it to Jackson, actually. Oh, Jackson's already holding a berry? Okay, cool, cool. So we can give this one to... We'll give it to Liam. Okay, let's save again. Just go starter for Pidgey? No, I want to save Totodile for Pidgeotto, in case the Mud Slaps get out of hand against my rock types. I know it sounds crazy to be game planning this much for the first gym, a level 9, but it's a Pidgeotto at this point in the game with who has Mud Slap for our rock types. And you can do held items in Nuzlocke. Yes, you just can't use items from your bag in battle, but you can do held items. Mud Slap is a great move this early on in the game. It absolutely is. We're teaching it to our Geodude immediately after this battle. Or our Onix, actually. I'll have to think about that one. I'll have to look at their level up move pool. I'm also scared for Whitney. Alright, bird on bird action. Who wins? The Gen 1 bird or the Gen 2 bird? He's probably going to get it. Actually, I would actually be really fine with it if he spent a potion here. Packers get a stop on 4th down. Nice. Okay, so he probably potions here. Oh, and you get the crit. Oh, that's really unfortunate here. Okay, I think we go into Jackson. Could I lay out the Nuzlocke rules? Yeah, so a Nuzlocke in general is you can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter on each route, and if a Pokemon faints, it's gone. It's dead. It's boxed, whatever you want to call it. And in my challenge specifically, I am doing it to where if I get a single Pokemon that faints, I am restarting that generation. Oh, you gust first. That's great instead of Mud Slap. That's great, because now my Rage builds. Oh, that's so good. Nothing happened, Wiz. We're good. This is just honestly a really hard battle for the first gym. So we gust here. As long as it doesn't crit, we're fine. Rage is building. This should do pretty big damage. What about in-battle rules? I cannot overlevel the gym leader, and I cannot use held items. I can use held items. I can't use other healing items. Like, I can't go to my bag and use a potion. Attempt 2. Yeah. We lost attempt 1 in red, but we've gained it since then. I guess I could change that since we're doing per gen attempts now. I could probably change that. The berry wins us the battle with Rage. We didn't even need our rock types. Clutch berry. Clutch berry. So, okay, that's actually a good question, though. Do you guys think that I should change the attempt thing per gen if I'm doing generational checkpoints? I feel like I probably should, right? I feel like I should change that back to attempt 1, then. Now that I'm doing generational checkpoints, it kind of changes the nature of... It kind of changes the nature of the challenge, though. It's not necessarily... I don't know. That's a tough one. A gen reset and a total reset counter? Yeah. That's a thought. That's a thought. All right, let's... Why is my text so slow? Oh, because we put it on slow. McGeet, thank you so much for the gifty. Zeus, I'm fully confident that it was possible, but it would have been extremely difficult. Yeah, it would have been very, very difficult. Let's not kid ourselves here. But we did get our first gym badge, so that is very exciting. And Liam and Jackson are dropping gifties, being the goats that they are. Thank you guys so much for your support, as always. We just got our 25th gym badge of this challenge. All right, so now we do get an egg here. I don't think we're really ever going to use the Togepi, if we're being honest. So I'm probably just going to box it. James, thank you so much for the gifties. Thank you so much for the support. We're going to drop James here. Sorry, James, but Spinarak is a hot load of garbage in this game. We are just going to box this Togepi egg for now, because I don't have any fast hatch cheats on or anything. So we're just going to drop that for now, and we're going to hope for a Mareep on the next route. Please recap on team. We don't have much. We just have those first encounters. So we have Hoot Hoot, we have Geodude, Totodile, Zubat, and Onix. And then we have a Spinarak and a, what's it called? Rattata in the box that we forgot to nickname. Thank you so much, James. I do still have my lives counter up here, right? I need to get rid of that. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. Where did I put it? Here it is. There it goes. Now it's gone. Thank you for telling me that. Appreciate it. Oh, you're 100% right, for really. Though the algorithm has 100% been hiding my main post. I haven't gotten anywhere near the views that I used to in a very long time. A very long time. It's been really bad. My rate 'em all videos through, like from gens 1 through 4, my videos that didn't do good were getting like 50-60,000 views. Like those were like the least popular Pokemon of the generation that nobody really cared about. Those would get 50-60,000 views, and the most popular would get, on average, I'd say 100,000, and the high end ones were getting up in the multiple millions of views. Now in Gen 5, my best videos are getting 100,000 views, and my average video is getting like 20-30,000 views. It's dropped drastically, absolutely drastically. James, no, we already got the Rattata in Sprout Tower. Yeah, my views have drastically decreased. Ghastly does rock. I really wish we would have gotten it, but we did not. Yeah, no, dude, like I'm not trying to like sit here and complain. Like, it is what it is. I've done enough complaining on this topic, but I'm just letting you know that what you think you've noticed is 100% true. My views have been in the absolute tank lately, and I haven't changed anything. If anything, I would argue my videos have gotten better over time. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I did skip Sprout Tower to fight the gym because the level cap is level 9 for the gym. And getting through Sprout Tower and doing the battle up at the top while staying under the level 9 level cap is pretty difficult. We need to solve why this is happening? Dude, hey, you please clue me in if you do, because I'm clueless. But I mean, but also like what we're talking about here with the views dropping is exactly why I thought of this challenge and started streaming. And just to pull back the curtain, and why I'm so appreciative of when you guys send gifties and become members and support the stream, is because okay, I'm just gonna tell you guys the numbers straight up. I don't care about being content creators don't talk about money. I will tell you the numbers. In gens 1 through 4, each rate 'em all video was making me on average like $30 to $60, sometimes $100+ per video. Now in Gen 5, they're making me maybe $3, $4, $5 each. Like I'm talking a like magnitude of power difference. Like I don't know if that's actually true, but it's just, you see my point. It has been a drastic decrease, which is a huge deal. Like, I'm sure most of you guys have bills and a lot of you have kids and things like that. Imagine your income being cut that drastically. That's a big deal. So that was part of the reason why I started this series. Just to, 1, it's fun, and 2, it's an additional source, you know? Like, It is what it is, man. You know, 'tis what it is. It is what it is. I mean, I agree. Unova is also my least favorite dex. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just pulling back the curtain here and telling you guys the whole story. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. I think I've gotten too fair. Pull out some spicy takes. I've had a few spicy ones, but even the spicy ones haven't gotten nearly as much positive or negative spin. You know, it's just one of those things, man. It is what it is. I've moved on. I'm past the point of complaining about it. That's part of the reason why I started this series, was to just turn my content in another direction. If that one's starting to die off, I'm not going to stop raid them all. I'm gonna finish the decks. But I'm just, you know, just turning, making a turn, figuring it out, moving on. I agree it's the worst decks. And people slammed me when I said that. My comments, oh my god, dude, I made a few videos about how I thought Gen 5 had the worst Pokedex, and you would have thought that I kicked their dog. Like, dude, holy crap. Like, people spewed so much hate in my direction for saying that. But again, 'tis what it is. Maybe you have shown more of your handsome... See, the views dropped happened before I started showing my face, though. Who is that? Thank you, Mickey. Thank you so much for the rose. That dude is a dime. Such a shame. What are you guys talking about over there? I think I missed the original. What? I think I missed what you guys were talking about over there. Anyway. Thank you so much, Coach Felix. Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a little while on here. Eckler tore his Achilles. Oh no, dude, that's sad. He's getting up there in age, but that sucks to see. That definitely sucks. We're doing great, Felix. We already beat our first gym badge. Now we're in Sprout Tower, just cleaning it up. I don't know if it's actually required to move forward, but yeah. This actually, I'm not gonna lie, this Bellsprout is kind of a problem right now. We have a water type and 2 rock types and a weak grass type to take this thing on. That's really not a good thing. I'm gonna go into Jackson and see how much damage a Vine Whip does. It breaks out of confusion. Okay, we have to scratch here. Doesn't do enough. It doesn't do enough. All right, we have to go back into clay. This is not good. What's up, Garrett? Yeah, this is not a good thing. We don't have any leech life PP. I probably should have gone back and healed. I should have had the spider to help. We just have to keep hoping for confusion. Oh, it's setting up. Oh boy. All right, hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself. Come on, come on. It broke out again, and it's. Come on. Oh, thank God. That genuinely could have been really bad. We have a water type and two rock grounds. That would have been really, really bad. Which game is the hardest to Nuzlocke? Gen 7. Is Daniels hurt now too? Gosh, I hope not. Should have carried their Rattata just in case. Well, okay, the reason why I did, you're right, by the way, yes. The reason why I didn't is I was planning on going down and catching a Mareep here, or whatever I get on this next route, and that was gonna be, I was gonna be fine. I was too brave, apparently. What's up? Kayvon, how you doing? Acevon. Favorite Pokemon is Celebi? Dude, that's a completely fair pick. While we're behind the curtain, what's your day job? I don't know if I'm ready to reveal that yet. I do have a day job. I have a full-time job, in fact. I will say that I'm healthcare adjacent. I will say that. All right, so this is a new encounter right here. I don't know if we can get Mareep at night, which is really unfortunate if we can't. I don't know. I don't know if we can. We could get a Wooper, possibly. We could try to fish. We could get a Tentacool or a Gyarados. Do we risk that? What can we get from walking here? Hoppip? I think it's either going to be Hoppip or Mareep. We really want that Mareep, though. I think we risk it. I think we risk it for the Mareep here. I'm not a mortician. That's funny. Thank you for the support there, Chris. Appreciate it. Hoppip, Mareep. We get the Whoop! We get the Whoop! Wooper is really not very good. Oh, it's really not. And we already have a Totodile. This is really not a good encounter, but it's fine. Thank you so much, Chris, for the support. I know, I would have loved a Mareep, but we got the Whoop. All right, who's the Whoop? I think it is Marvel. We have to scroll back a little while, but it is Marvel who gets the Whoop. Although I think we're getting to the point where we need to start rewarding people who have gifted a lot, not necessarily who's gifted first, but Marvel falls into both of those categories. So thank you so much, Marvel, for your support. If you're still on the stream, thank you. The Whoop. All right, we got the Whoop. No, Kayvon, it's not. Don't let people gatekeep how you Nuzlocke your Pokemon games. If you want to Nuzlocke on set or on Switch mode, then Nuzlocke on Switch mode, dude. I personally think it's way more fun to play on set mode. It makes just that one simple setting makes the game 10 times harder. Not being able to pivot between each Pokemon makes you have to use some defensive Pokemon instead of just stocking a team full of sweepers. I personally think that playing Nuzlocke on set mode, I don't want to say should be a requirement, because again, play the game however you want, dude. It's your Nuzlocke. It's your game. Play it how you want to play it. However, I do think it's way more fun to play it with set mode. This is Pokemon Gold. Also, there's the Mareep that we don't get. Give me 1 second. Actually, I want to look at some move pools and see if we want to teach Mudslap to either Geodude or Onix, because I think Geodude gets Magnitude soon. And if that's the case, then I'm going to teach Mudslap to Onix. Give me 1 second here. So in Gold and Silver, Geodude learns Magnitude at level 16. Okay, so I think I'm going to teach it to Onix then. Because, I don't know if I'm going to rock both of those Pokemon. Let's be completely honest here. I think we're probably not going to end up rocking Onix. Onix could be really useful into, especially with Mudslap, could be really useful into Whitney. Yeah, I think I'm going to give it to Onix. I hope that Mareep can be caught later. I hope you're right. We're going to give this to Liam. Are there any other routes with Mareep? I don't know, actually. We're going to have to find out. So Rocky is going to get Mudslap, so now at least has a stab offensive move. What are the E4 champ specialist types in this game? Ooh, look at that sprite. I love that. You have... Oh, gosh. I think it's the same Elite Four as Gen 1, is it not? Pretty sure, right? It's at least it's very similar. I haven't played it in a while. Steelix is better than Golem, surely. I mean, yes, probably, but don't sleep on Golem, especially in Gen 2. Its matchups are really, really good. It is very good in Gen 2. Who do you choose for your starter? We chose Totodile. I do watch the vast majority. Holy crap! Marvel is such a 500 coin gift. Thank you so much, dude. Holy crap. I greatly appreciate your support. Did you see that you got named after the Whoop, Marvel? Anyway, I do watch mostly NFL. I want to get more into college. I am going to watch the Tennessee-Georgia game this weekend. That's for sure. You love Wooper? That's good. We can get a Crobat as well in this run, which could be really nice. But Zubat really sucks at this point. I'm just kind of using it as my grass type counter here because we have an Onix, a Geodude, and a friggin' Totodile on our team right now. Crobat would be awesome. We do get a new encounter down here in the cave. We could... You're right, Pepperoni, you're right. I was a little bit off on my Elite Four take. It's Bruno that's the same. So this is a flying type trainer here. So I think that what countries most see your videos? Number one is definitely the US. Outside of that, UK gets a lot, and then behind that, it's honestly, it's like India and stuff like that get a lot as well. I don't know what the encounters for the cave are off the top of my head. I'm gonna have to look. I think that we might want to fish in there and get a Magikarp, honestly. Oh, there is a Sandshrew, but we really don't need another ground type. We have two. Greetings from Uruguay. Look at that. That's awesome. Yeah, we do get a lot of UK viewers as well, for sure. So we can get a Marine later. Okay, cool, cool. So this guy right here gives us a Old Rod, which I think we can fish up either like a Poliwag or a Magikarp in Union Cave here. So let's see, Route 32, we got the Whoop. Union Cave, we can catch a Magikarp, I think Magikarp. Yeah, we have all the ground encounters other than Sandshrew. So I think we're gonna go for the Magikarp here. I think we're gonna try to fish one up. Ah. The grass near Mount Mortar. Okay, cool. The team's looking fine for right now. We just kind of have, you know, those first few route Pokemon, so there's nothing special right now. Geodude is unironically probably our best Pokemon right now, other than our Totodile. Gyarados is great, although Gen 2 is its worst appearance by a long shot. By a long shot. No, we're not completing the dex. No, no, no. So Gen 2 is Gyarados' worst. Where's the Old Rod? We just grabbed it. Wait. No. Does the rare candies cheat get rid of my key items? No, dude. Okay, so we don't get... We haven't saved in a while either. So we don't get our Old Rod here. So we do not get a Magikarp. That's unfortunate. Let me turn that cheat off. That's very unfortunate. Oh, that's not good, man. That's not good. Ah. That's not good. All right. We missed out on an encounter. That's my own fault. It is what it is. All right, so it looks like Sandshrew is probably our encounter here then. Yep, there's our encounter. I'm okay with Sandshrew. We just really don't need it right now. Heracross would be very difficult to get in this Nuzlocke. I can absolutely get a Gyarados and a Magikarp later. I'm just saying we lose it for this spot here. So who's next? It was Marvel, probably Chris. Yeah, we'll go with Chris for Sandshrew here. All right, we got Chris. Danpan, I just wanted to use Totodile, really. There's no rhyme or reason behind it. I'll probably use Cyndaquil in the next one. When do we get Water Gun with Totodile? My goodness. Oh, I screeched. Whoops, that was supposed to be Mud Slap. Why am I using Bind? I'm very clearly clicking Mud Slap. Oh, he won't obey! He won't obey! Wait, but I have a gym badge! What is happening? Oh no. We need to try to switch. It won't obey. That's crazy. Oh no. Can we switch yet? Nope, not yet. Alright, so we got one Mud Slap off. We're still being bound though. This is not good. This might be where attempt 1 of gold ends. If we can't get out of this. Oh, thank God. Okay, we're not using Rocky. We're not using Rocky. No more using Rocky for a while. Wait, does that mean I can't really use him against Whitney? Oh no, dude. This is not going well. So we don't get our Magikarp and we can't even use our... Man, that thing using Mud Slap was like my main strategy against Whitney. Oh no. Yes, Daniel, yes we are. After getting Bugsy, I hope so. Whew. That was scary. Oh, we don't get the one shot? Are you serious? Up to badge 2. Okay, so we just have to get the second badge then. Alright. Fair enough. I'm okay with... I think Rocky can handle Bugsy pretty handily. I'm not too worried about that. Or not Rocky. Liam here. Liam here can for sure handle Bugsy. Let's get you leveled up. Oh, it's really unfortunate that we lose out on our... I hope this doesn't get rid of, like, all of our key items. We might have to, like, drop those or put them in our bag or something. When does Onix evolve? That's a really good question. So I turned off trade evolutions, but I don't know when we get a metal coat. So I don't know. I would really like to get a water move on Jackson, though. It's probably level 13 if I had to guess. Dude, Rage is so good in that early game. Oh my god. It's so good. Wait, when did... Oh, okay, never mind. We're good. Metal Code is on Fridays at Lake of Rage. Okay. Cool. Got it. I will do my best to remember that. Why does everyone hate Chikorita's line so much? I don't know. I like Chikorita. Bayleaf is arguably my favorite second stage Pokemon like ever. I think it's incredible. I think it's Meganium that is disappointing. But I like Chikorita and Bayleaf. You can steal Metal Coat from Wild Magnemite. That's true, you can. That is true. Alright, this should be Water Gun. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. I don't like Meganium, but I do like Bayleaf and Chikorita. This is a new encounter right here. This is a new encounter. So on here, I think it's either Hoppip or Spearow is our encounter options here. Pretty sure. Let's go into Caleb. You're kind of one of our weaker attackers. Let's do that. Can you cheat switch time of day? Probably. I don't know if I want to mess with it though. This is Dupes. Who said that? Tyler, thank you so much for the gifty. Thank you for the support. I greatly appreciate it, man. For real. That's another one there. So we should get... Hoppip might be a day-only encounter. I don't know if Spearow might be as well. Those are our two encounter options here, because Rattata and Zubat are both dupes. We could save this for Headbutt encounter as well. We might save this for Headbutt encounter. If nothing pops up right here. I might have to keep a walkthrough up, because this website that I'm using right now for these encounters doesn't seem to be too accurate. Like Sandshrew wasn't even on there. Yeah, let me pull that up because it also tells me day-night cycles. So let me pull up the gold walkthrough so I can look at encounter tables. Because I think we might save this for a Headbutt encounter here. So we can get Rattata. Spearow is not available at night. And neither is Hoppip. So yeah, we don't actually have any good encounters right here. So we have to wait until daytime to get an encounter on this route. I don't even see Headbutt as options on there either. I like Bulbapedia a lot for encounter stuff. But yeah, I don't even see an encounter table for that. So I don't know if it's just not there or if I'm missing something. No, Mareep is above the cave. It's before the cave, it's not after. Ooh, that's kind of dangerous, actually. Okay, let's go into Clay, just because you resist. Look at that. Come on. Okay. So Supersonic there. Then we go Jackson. See you later, Archon. Have a good one. Come on. Hit yourself at least once. Oh, come on, dude. All right. This isn't good. Machop is really scary. Holy crap. Dude, why is the early game of Gold giving me so much trouble? This has not been smooth at all. Not even a little bit. Leech Life is resisted. It's not going to do anything. We have to... Oh my god, dude. I actually... I think we might be kind of screwed here. I'm not going to lie. Unless we get some lucky confusion hits. There we go. Okay, we need like one more confusion hit. Oh my gosh, come on. Confuse no more. Leech Life... No, we just need a Leech Life. Oh, thank god. Oh, dude, why? Why? Why is this game giving me so much trouble? Why is the early game of yellow or of gold so hard? I'm getting my butt whooped. All right, let me... Oh, gosh, okay. So we do get a new encounter, or not a new encounter, a battle right here with our... Zubat has been saving me, genuinely. Azalea Town, nothing crazy. Slowpoke Well. Do you want to do Slowpoke Well first? Yeah, I guess we probably should. Yeah, let's do that first. Alright, let's go do Slowpoke Cave, Slowpoke whatever. I would love to get a Slowpoke to use. Although I would definitely box it until later because Slowpoke sucks, but Slowbro is amazing. Although we could even get a Slowking in this game, theoretically. Peck was probably better for fighting. Yeah, but my Hoot got nailed in one shot. It got brought down halfway. I couldn't even use it. The second I sent it out, it got brought down to half. This is a new encounter right here. Probably Slowpoke is going to be our encounter most likely, which is fine. Slowking is a trade evolution, but we turned off trade evolutions. So all we have to do is find a King's Rock. Right? It's King's Rock first. I'm assuming. For Slowking. Hector, thank you so much for the 99 coins. Thank you. Appreciate it. I greatly appreciate you guys' support. As always, helps me keep going with these streams. Helps me do them more often. Helps me know that you enjoy them. So thank you. So how does that work? Just level up Pokemon to evolve them. So with not held item trade evolutions like Alakazam and Golem and stuff, yes. With the held item ones, I don't know how it's gonna go. But thank you so much, Rival. Holy crap. Sent another huge gift. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you too, Austin. Appreciate it. No, so we are not doing lives anymore, actually. We've scrapped the lives idea, and we're just doing generational checkpoints instead. So now, if I lose a Pokemon in Gold, I reset at Gold. If I lose a Pokemon in Crystal, I reset at Gold. You know, instead of going back to Gen 1, just because we've already completely, like, absolutely demolished Gen 1 3 times. Like, other than the one where we got self-destructed by an Electrode, obviously. Other than that, we've completely, like, it hasn't even been remotely difficult. We've completely destroyed it 3 times in a row. Barely even getting hit in the Elite Four 3 times in a row. So I really don't want to go back to Gen 1. I know a lot of viewers share that sentiment. So we're just doing generational checkpoints now. Instead of lives. I don't want to do both because that makes it too easy. I don't want to do lives and checkpoints because then they're like, there's no way, you know? Smog, huh? I see it. And Tyler, I hear what you're saying and I agree, but I feel like, and what I said in the last stream when I brought up this idea about doing generational checkpoints instead, was that doesn't mean I can't ever go back. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't, it doesn't mean I can't go back and do this challenge without checkpoints after. Like, there's nothing that's saying that. I could go through this challenge for now just to give us a feel of trying to Nuzlocke every game deathless and then go back and do it the hard way after. Like, there's nothing saying that I can't do that, you know? Unbox, this is gold, if you're still in here. I don't know when you sent that chat, I'm sorry. Okay, so our rival here is starters level 16. The gym leader is also level 16. So let's do the gym leader first. How far along are you in the Univisection for the Rate 'em All videos? We just did Ferrothorn last. That's where we did our last one. So we're pretty good ways through. And we will get Onyx Obeying after the gym, that's true. We can't level up everybody too far because we have to make sure we don't get over-leveled in the gym. Rocky learns Rock Throw, that's great. Great for right now, for sure. If you finish off the rest of the games without a reset, just replay red and you'll have beat them on. It's true. I did beat Faulkner, yep. We beat Faulkner a little while ago. We are about to take on Bugsy. Which shouldn't be too difficult here. We have a Hardstone holding Geodude here. And Geodude should handle Bugsy probably by himself, if I had to take a guess. Unless something crazy happens, of course. But then we have plenty of backups. Oh, we never got our encounter for Slowpoke Well, by the way. We need to go back and do that. I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, we gotta go do that before we take on the gym. I don't think we're gonna bring the Slowpoke here, but it'd be nice to have if we catch it. Slowpoke is a 15% encounter. We already have a Zubat. That means Slowpoke is a guaranteed encounter, which is great news. Guaranteed encounter of a Slowpoke right here. We just have to get... Oh, look at that. And it was our first try. We'll Water Gun you. Ooh, okay. Oh, Dante, I don't dislike the Gen 5 games. I dislike the Gen 5 Pokemon. Games are incredible. The games are arguably the best Pokemon games. No, James, I have not played Silver yet. This is the first game we're doing in Johto. So let's see. Archon would be the next one. Again, Archon. If you're still in here, I don't think you are. I think you said you had to go. You had an Alakazam in Gen 1, and now you're getting a Slowking in Gen 2. Killing it. Killing it with the Psychic type names for Archon. That's perfect. We probably won't use Slowpoke until it's about ready to evolve, but still. Alright. We are going to go this way. We're heading to Bugsy. We're going to take on our second badge. Liam, thank you so much for the gifty. Again, continuing to support. Thank you so much. Longtime follower. First stream. Awesome. What's up? How do you say? Is that Kirkland? Is that how you say that? Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoy. It's been fun so far. All right, we're here. We've made it to Bugsy. Tyrone. Holy crap. Thank you so much for the gifty. I appreciate your support, man. For real. Bug types didn't get cool until Gen 4. I disagree. All right, here's my bug type hot take, right? Everybody praises Gen 5 and Gen 7 for their bug types, and rightfully so. They're incredible, probably the best generation of bug types. But bug types have always been cool. Gen 1 had Scyther, Pinsir, and Beedrill, all awesome. Butterfree is amazing for its own right, but anyway. Gen 2 had Scizor and Heracross, both amazing. Gen 3 had Shedinja, Ninjask, and... That might be it for Gen 3, but you see my point, dude. Like, bug types have always been cool. Bug type is my favorite type, and I will die on that hill. Bug types have always been cool. They just used to really be bad in battle, all right? They didn't just get cool in the new gens. They've always been cool. Anyway, time to beat the bug gym leader. That's my hot take for the day. Let's get ready for this gym battle. Appreciate it, Tyrone. Heracross is awesome. That's what I'm saying, dude. Bug types have always been cool. Always. And we get Magnitude. Hypnosis. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we'll take that. Butterfree with Confusion is great in early Gen 1, you're right. Which gen is the worst bug types? Probably Gen 6? I can't really think of a cool Gen 6 bug type off the top of my head. In fact, the only Gen 6 bug type I can think of off the top of my head is Vivian, which I don't like. I'm sure there's more. I'm probably missing a cool one, but... Anyway, alright, let's go. We're probably just gonna lead... Do we just lead Liam? No, I don't want to get... Yeah, let's just lead Liam. I genuinely think we can just sweep with Geodude here. I think we're gonna sweep Bugsy with Geodude. Bug types aren't bad. Proceeds to curb stomp Bugsy. Yeah, that's probably exactly what's gonna happen. No, Zubat does not have Wing Attack yet. All it has is Leech Life. It's really bad early on. Liam, you say? Liam is for sure sweeping. Unless it gets poisoned and then Fury Cutter adds up. But I think the Scyther is going to go down to 1 Rock Throw. I'm going to be honest here. We have a Hard Stone, and Geodude's attack is really good. I think that we're going to sweep here. Galvantula Compound Eyes is awesome, but that's Gen 5, not Gen 6. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. I don't think I saw who did that, but thank you so much. Is Vivian the only Gen 6 bug? If so, that's insane. No, Vikavolt's Gen 7. Don't poison. Don't poison. Don't poison. Don't poison. Dang it! That was the one thing that could have gone wrong here. I don't know if it's gonna matter. If I could only be one type trainer, who would I be? I'd be a bug type trainer, for sure. Hands down, not close. If I could add 2 types, I'd be like Bug and Ghost. This is... I love Scyther. By the way, Scyther's like my second favorite Pokemon of all time. We did get the poison, which is really unfortunate, but I think we're going to one-shot here with Rock Throw. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. No, we can't Antidote. We can't heal in battle. There we go. Bugsy down. My favorite Pokemon of all time is Arcanine. I do like Shedinja. And Bugsy is defeated. 2 badges down. 2 down. Fire is cool too. I like fire. 26 gym badges. And now, next one is going to be one of the hardest battles in the whole series. Is that Whitney fight. Onix should obey now. We get Fury Cutter here, which I doubt we'll really use. Oh, you're right. Alolan Ninetales is number 2. You're right. Scyther's number 3. You're absolutely right. I can't believe I forgot about Alolan Ninetales. Scyther's number 3. Alright, let's Antidote now that we're not in battle. No, we have to go take on our, my first Pokemon game was either red or blue. I think it was red. The first Pokemon game that I remember playing a lot was Yellow. I played Yellow a crap load. On to Whitney. Yep. We do have to battle the our rival first, though. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. We did not get a Route 33 encounter. We did get a Slowpoke encounter. Now, Silver here. Ghastly, Zubat, and Bayleaf. So who do we want to lead with? Probably Caleb. Just having a normal type out there is going to be really nice. And then Caleb is a good answer into Bayleaf as well. We might want to mix up our team. I'm actually going to drop the Onix here. And I'm actually going to bring Spinarak, I think. I think I'm going to bring Spinarak out for the Bayleaf. Yeah, I'm going to bring James. Hey, James, if you're still in here, then your Spinarak might actually see battle here. Spinarak is unironically a great counter to Bayleaf. Great counter for Bayleaf. Although even if it just has Poison Sting, like that's just its resistances. The quad resist is really nice here. All right, so I believe Ghastly should be his lead. I believe. Ghastly is his lead. So we're going to lead Caleb. Ariados is cool. I agree. I agree its design is very underrated. If you guys haven't seen my Ariados and Ladian's videos, please go watch them. Watch the Ladian videos specifically. My hot take on how those two should have been a combo of superhero and villain, and Ledian should have been a fighting type with its fighting moves and all of the punching moves. Just go watch it. Go watch it after the stream. I'm proud of. Those are some of my favorite Gen 2 videos that I've made. Go watch them after this. Talk and play, talk and play. Hey, relax. We're talking about Pokemon. It's fine. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. All right. Appreciate you, Tyler. I do try to keep it balanced. I try to yap while I play Pokemon, but also you don't have to be rude. Not you, obviously. What do you have to trade for Machop? I actually don't know. We're actually going to Hypnosis here. Ah, you beat us to it. It's okay because you don't have any moves that can touch us. So we're actually going to fast forward here because he's just going to keep spiting us. And we're going to keep staying asleep until we can wake up and Hypnosis ourselves. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Now we can try to peck. We peck. What? Hey, is the TikTok stream okay? Are you guys still there? Because it just, my multi thing sent me a weird thing, like it's trying to block my requests or something. You guys are still there? Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I just got a weird message on there. So, I'm glad it's cool though. Cool, cool. So the Zubat, we probably, do we even really, yeah, we'll just switch into Liam. It's a one-shot with Liam here, probably. Expected. What Pokemon do you think is the most edible looking? I mean, considering we're in Azalea Town in Gen 2, I feel like I have to say Slowpoke. I feel like I have to. Bite is special in this game. So that's unfortunate here. Please don't hit yourself. Come on. I don't think we can risk it here. If that crits and we hit ourselves, I think we go down. I can't believe we have to switch out against the Zubat right now. Unfortunate. Tyler, thank you so much for the gifties. Appreciate the support. For real. I really do. I don't have Epironi. I can use the same Pokemon in multiple games. I'm not preventing myself from using the same Pokemon more than once. And I'm trying not to. So in Red and Blue, I brought to the league Gyarados, Alakazam, Snorlax, and Jolteon. I brought all 4 of those Pokemon to both Red's Elite Four and Blue's Elite Four. So then when I got around to Yellow, I just kind of told myself, hey, like, I'm not going to bring them again this time just for fun. But I'm not making it a rule that I can't use the same Pokemon twice. I'm going to try not to use the same Pokemon for 3 games in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I'm going to try not to just for fun's sake. But that's not, I'm not like requiring it. Let's see. Why not play Soul Silver? I will. That's going to be with Gen 4. Headbutt can get Heracross? It can, but it's very difficult. So this, we're going to Poison Sting immediately and try to get a poison off on the Bayleaf. Which would be really nice. I can't believe we're unironically using a Spinarak right now. That's wild. Our team is garbage, by the way, guys. Other than Geodude and Totodile, our team is hot garbage. It's so bad right now. This team is not good. Then we get crit. Alright, we get the poison. That's good. The Spinarak sprite is good. Put some respect on my little dude's name. Bayleaf, I agree with you that Bayleaf is the best middle evolution of all time. It's up there for starters. I don't know if I would say it's the best, but it's up there. I think the best middle stage starter evolutions are Bayleaf, Grovyle, Quilava, Gen 4, no, Gen 5, Duat is up there, Gen 6, no, Gen 7, Torracat is up there. Yeah, I think that's probably my list for the best middle stage evolutions. Oh, and Floragato in Gen 9. I really like the middle stage cat. That's cool. But those are my top middle stage evolutions, in my opinion. The Bayleaf is among them, for sure. For sure. And James pulls off the win. Look at that. We might actually keep the Spinarak on our team. Just because having 2 rock ground types is kind of unfortunate. Outside of Gen 5, what's my least favorite dex? That would be Gen 2. Thank you, Mickey. Gen 2 is definitely my least favorite outside of Gen 5 in terms of Pokedexes. Duat over Quilava over Bayleaf. I don't hate that take. Those are all incredible choices. Incredible choices for sure. I don't think you can go wrong in any order with those 3. So now Ilex Forest. What can we get here in Ilex Forest? So we can get at night, our encounters are Paris, Zubat, or Oddish. So it's Paris or Oddish. I would really like an Oddish here. It really sucks that we don't have we lost out on our good old rod, so we can't even get a Gyarados right now. We could wait to get Headbutt, but we don't have any repels. Too much Kantomons in Johto? Oh yeah. For sure. Beedrill can be very good. We can buy Charcoal here. That's awesome. Can we buy Repels yet? We can buy Repels yet. Okay, so we could theoretically theoretically, or metaphorically, we could fish for a Headbutt encounter in the forest. Although no, I think I'm just gonna risk it. I kind of want the Oddish, actually. I think I just want the Oddish, if we're being honest. So I'm just gonna get the regular encounter in Ilex Forest. We get it. Look at that. Ask and you shall receive. Who wants to be the Oddish? I'm just kidding. There's already a list of people. Feel free to support, and you can get one later on. But as of right now, I do have to give to the people who already have. Let's see. I think this is gonna be Clay. Wait, no, Clay is our Zubat. So this would be McYeet. McYeet has been an electric type in 2 different runs, and now he's a grass type. McYeet. I'm gonna do all caps again because that's what we've done the last few times. Okay, so my hot take on the Johto dex of why I say it's arguably the worst is because it just can't stand by itself. The Johto dex cannot stand on its own. That's my hot take, is that it is so heavily reliant on Pokemon that evolve from Gen 1 Pokemon, Pokemon that evolve into Gen 4 Pokemon, and Pokemon that evolve into Gen 9 Pokemon. The Gen 2 Pokedex by itself, if you take away those connections, is garbage. It's bad. It's I would argue probably the worst dex. Like, Unova is my least favorite dex, but I won't deny the good Pokemon that are there. And that's not to say that Johto doesn't have good Pokemon in it. Of course there are good Pokemon mixed in there. Like, Tyranitar's awesome. Fanpea and Donphan are awesome. Like, there are plenty of awesome examples within Johto, but the dex as a whole is so weak. So weak. I could get a Blossom here, you're right. The Johto dex is very top heavy. I agree with that statement. I agree. Tyranitar is amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Espeon and Umbreon are amazing. Like, the top Pokemon of Johto are incredible. I'm not denying that in the slightest. I don't remember how to do this. Do you guys remember how to do this puzzle? Caleb, yes, you do have a Pokemon named after you. You have, yeah. Yes, the Hoot that we're using. Okay, can someone tell me how to do this puzzle? I genuinely don't remember. Oh, wait, to bring him back to his friend. Duh, this is how. Just kidding, I did it. Alright, so we get cut, and now who do we want to teach cut to? I think we can teach it to Spinnerack, which would be fine for right now. We can't. Dude, that's so dumb. Alright, let's go grab somebody from the box. Yeah, no, Bandom, I think that Gen 2 was intentionally more so just a... It was like a DLC of Gen 1. Like, let's be honest about that. That's pretty clearly what it was. I think we're gonna bring... We'll bring Rattata on just to give it cut. Rattata is gonna be our HM mule in a Nuzlocke here. It doesn't learn cut. Okay. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oddish has to learn cut, right? Oddish can learn cut. That's fine. Okay. I'm really upset that we didn't get an old rod, man. That's so... You had one job, Rattata. For real. Let's get this guy up. Actually, I'm gonna put these... Ooh. Yes, please. I'm actually gonna put the candies in the box because I don't want to lose out on more key items because of that. Can we do that? Hold on. Oh no. I think we might have bugged our game. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get any key items. I don't know what we're gonna do here. I hope we didn't bug our game. I'm assuming we need some key items at some point. Did we bug our game there? What's the next key item that we get? If we can't get rid of those. Ugh. Bicycle. Yeah, bicycle and goldenrod. Alright, I guess we'll have to find out in goldenrod. This is flashback to the secret key issue. Any way to turn the cheat on, off and back on? It is off at the moment, but the items are still in there. That might be a soft lock. Well, wait, do we need any key items? Yeah, probably in like the Rocket Underground or something. Oh, crap. Secret potion too. Yep. That we need. Crap, dude. All right, let's see if we can go get the bike really fast. Because that would tell us if our game is bugged or not. That'll do it. Rip an hour plus of gameplay. Yeah. Also rip if I can't use rare candies in this Nuzlocke. That's gonna make this stream horrible to watch. If I can't, if I have to sit here and grind on stream, that's gonna be terrible. Nobody's gonna enjoy that. No key items before goldenrod. What about the old rod? I tried to grab the old rod and it didn't give it to me. Or do we not get it yet? Am I losing my mind? I tried to throw the candies in the PC. It wouldn't let me. Who do we want to give headbutt to, by the way? Kind of want to give it to Jackson, but Rage is really good. Liam could make good use of it, but has Magnitude and Rock, so it doesn't really need it. Yeah, we'll give it to Jackson. Instead of Scratch, that's fine. Could you sell them? Maybe? I'll have to try it. I don't know. We're gonna find out here real soon if this is gonna break our game. I'll do a save state before we grab the bike and make sure we don't break our game. If it does, though, I'm gonna have to restart this because it's gonna soft lock it. We're gonna need to be able to get key items. This is a new encounter right here, though. This is a new encounter. I think we can get Growliths here at night. Or no, I think we battle the guy with Growliths. We get the Drowsy, which means we can get the Machop. There's a way to hack key items in, but I'm not sure if it overrides the glitch. Okay, fair enough. I usually don't like doing hacks, but I might have to if it soft locks the game. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. Wait, rare candies and repels? What's the point? If you find the challenge in Pokemon game being battling random Pokemon, then I don't know what to tell you, man. That's not the challenge of playing Pokemon games. I'm trying to beat the game doing a Deathless Nuzlocke where we're battling like the gym leaders in the Elite Four. And if you really want to watch somebody grind their Pokemon to level them up on stream, you're on the wrong place. I'm not going to sit here and grind for hours while people watch. That sounds horrible. That sounds absolutely horrible. So we do time-saving measures like rare candies. All right, so we get the Drowsy. That is Felix, thank you so much for your support. Oh, you're good, Max. I'm sorry. I read that as more of aggressive than it was. So I apologize. I apologize for the aggressive response. All right. Doesn't that mess up your EVs? Yes. So arguably it makes the games harder. I do kind of want to experiment with turning off EVs. I know like Pichal does, he turns off EVs in his runs, which is really interesting. I think the way that he does it is he either sets every Pokemon in the game, his and the opponent's, either to 0 or 31 for IVs and EVs and everything, which is interesting. It's definitely a fun thought. I don't know how to do that though. All right, so now we're gonna test and see if we can get the bike. Maybe if you restart the game with the cheat off to reset. Yeah, that's an idea. Let me do that. Let me try that. Let me save state as well, just to be sure. This is the danger of using cheats, but you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to save everybody hours of watching me grind, you know? All right, so let's reset. Okay, so now are they still in our bag? They are still in our bag. Can we deposit them though? No, doesn't matter. Okay, so now we test and see if we can get the bike. Because if this breaks our game, then we're kind of soft locked. It's not this guy, just kidding. Let's see. Can you toss them? Good question. Let's find out. Nope, sure can't. Sure can't. Nope. All right, let's see if this works. Okay. So I must have just not grabbed the... I must have just not grabbed the old rod earlier then. I don't know what I did wrong earlier. Or maybe I still had the cheat on when I grabbed the old rod. But hey, we're not soft locked. So that is very, very good news. Very, very good news. Now what does it do when you turn the cheat back on? I have an idea to get around that. I'm gonna deposit my bike so that it doesn't get overruled, right? See, my bike is in my box now. Okay, so now my bike won't get deleted. I'm gonna try to do the same thing. I'm gonna try to think ahead whenever we're about to get, this game is still bugged. It just really likes that. You know, I'm probably just gonna have to be careful about when I'm getting... Oh, we could go back to Azalea Town, by the way, and get a headbutt encounter if we want, which I feel like we probably should. I feel like we should. Static Eevee? Yeah. Do we get the Azalea Town, or is there one? Maybe there isn't one in Azalea Town in there. Okay, there definitely is. It should be Heracross. I mean, we have to... There is a way where you can look up like your game's code, like, you know, what's it called? Like, you know, like your serial number or whatever, your trainer number, and you can look at which trees have the Heracross. It doesn't mean you're gonna get it. You still have a chance of finding other things, of course, but it's possible. Could be Pineco. Could be, yeah, it could be a lot of things. Could be a Beedrill, could be a Metapod. I think for the sake of the Nuzlocke, I say we just wing it and headbutt a random tree instead of trying to look one up. You know, I feel like that's better. So let's just do that. Let's just headbutt a random tree and hope for the best. That's gonna be our way to do headbutt encounters. I don't want to like... I know it's still not guaranteed even if you pick the correct tree where there's a formula. But I think we just... What do you guys think? Do you think we just wing it? Or do you think we do the formula thing? I know it's fun to use cool Pokemon and all. But I think winging it is fun. Repels are still on. Wing it. Gotta do 360 before Wing it, wing it, wing it. Okay, everybody's in agreement, so we just wing it. Is my repel done? I don't know if my repel's done or not. I think it is. Repel with headbutt? Repel with headbutt? Wait, why would I repel with headbutt? Can you explain that to me? Is that going to leave it to stronger Pokemon? Would that, like, repel the weaker Pokemon away? Is that the idea there? So it gets a higher level? I'm just gonna wing it. I'm just gonna go for it. Ooh! Ooh! I'm actually very okay with this. As we learned in Gen 1, Exeggutor is very good. Very good. I'm very okay with that, actually. I'm very okay with that. We ball. I'm using Water Gun because I don't want to kill it. This is our encounter, though, so that's cool. I'm fine with Execute. Although finding a Leaf Stone in this game is ridiculous. So if we ever find one, hey, we have an Exeggutor we can use. Egg Boys. I'm very okay with Execute. All right, who is the Execute? Who got the last one? I think it was Coach got the last one. Felix did. I think it's Tyler. Yep, Tyler's up next. Thank you so much for your support, Tyler, if you're still in here. Hey, Zeus, if you stay in here for a while, you can probably get one as well. Thank you so much for the gifty. I appreciate your support. Egg Boy. Call him Sunny. Nah, I'm naming him off of people in chat who are supporting the stream. We're at 29% of our goal. Thank you guys so much for your support so far. It means a lot. Helps me make these streams possible, so I appreciate it. Do we get the Eevee encounter here? I think we get the Eevee encounter in Goldenrod after we beat Morty, or right before we beat Morty. I think it's later is my point. Tyrone, you are on the list. Yep, we sure are. Do you know the Muffin Man? Thank you so much, Hector. Appreciate it. Greatly appreciate the support. Oh, dude, Exeggutor's amazing. So this girl right here actually can give you a Leaf Stone if you beat her in battle. She can call you and give you a Leaf Stone at some point. So we are going to try to beat her in battle to open that possibility up. The Bulbasaur, look at that Gen 2 Bulbasaur sprite. It's so good. It's so good. Ooh, we evolve right here, right? Oh no, 18 with Totodile. It's 17 with Quilava, I believe. Do we get an odd egg here, or is that just in Crystal? I think it's in Crystal. Oh, no. We don't want to do that. I think the... Okay. No. Never mind. Is the odd egg in here, is it... I think it's just Crystal. Did we not get her number? Hold on. Ah. Get out of here, Drowsy. I already caught you. Which might not be a bad idea to bring to Whitney, actually. Good special mon. I think we get a few more encounters right here, though. Okay, we do want your phone number. Cool. Because you are the one who calls me for Leaf Stones. Okay, I think we can buy, like, Fire Blast and stuff like that in the thing here. Or it's one of those crazy moves like that. Is this Bill's house? No. I think this is Bill's house. The Eevee is later, right? Yeah, Eevee's later. Miss Lady Red, feel about you asking random trainers for their numbers? It's a good question. I don't think she hasn't played the games where that's a thing yet. That call is in Crystal, that's unfortunate. So this is a new encounter up here. Bill. Does Johto have any good fire type options? I think you can catch a Vulpix and or Growlithe up here on the next route. But again, trying to find a stone in this game is ridiculous. Or you can find a Magmar over in Ecruteak City. Tyler, there is a Pokemon named after you. I don't know if it's you specifically, but somebody who names Tyler sent gifties in chat, so yeah. Where are the stones? So you have to get them through like phone calls and stuff. It's super convoluted and dumb. Wait, what level is the level cap for Whitney? Thank you so much, Tyler. Appreciate it. I am going to do the bug catching contest, yeah. I did beat yellow. No, we have not lost any lives. We're actually not doing lives this time around. I got rid of that idea. So Whitney is level 20. Okay, so we do have to be a little bit careful. We have to be a little bit careful here. This is a new encounter right up here, but we have to battle so many trainers to get up there. Why are you not using water gun? Because... what's his name? Totodile is a physical attacker. Tyler, thank you so much for the coins, man. Appreciate it. But 2 different Tylers. See you later, Liam. Have a good one, man. Appreciate your support, as always. Look at that. Oh, dude, that Otter Sprite looks great. Scyther in the bug catching contest? Dude, that'd be amazing. That'd be absolutely amazing. Who you teaching Dig to? Probably not Geodude, actually. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. You caught a female Geodude and soloed her? Do that. Yeah, that'd be nice. My Geodude is male, though. We'll Rock Throw here. That Fire Punch is gonna hurt. That's special. But it's fine. We got it. Ooh, we gotta be careful. Hold up. Cannot go above level 20. We can get to level 20. We cannot go above. We gotta be a little careful here. Okay, let's switch to... Dude, our team is not good, man. Our team is not good. Oh, this team is rough. This is a new encounter right here. I didn't want to battle you. Ah, crap. It's this guy. Look at that Crocodile Sprite. I don't think Voltorb gets any electric type moves, if we're being completely honest. Devin, you've watched every single Raid 'em All video? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Why level cap? So the game doesn't get too easy. If you just overlevel the gym leader, then it's not fun anymore. We can get to level 20, but we can't go past it. And level 20, the reason we picked that number is because that is the level of Whitney's highest level Pokemon. This is the new encounter right here. I think you can catch Abras here, if I remember correctly. Let's see. A Drowsy, we already have a Drowsy. So that's Dupe's Claws. Drowsy is Dupe's. A Nidoran female, okay. I am perfectly fine with that. I am perfectly fine with that. Nidoqueen is really nice. I don't know when we can get a Moonstone in this game. I have no idea. But hey, that could be nice. A Nidorina could be nice against Miltank, actually, to avoid the Attract. So this one would be to Hector. I'm going to go with Cabral, because I feel like it's Queen. I feel like Hector's a bit off there. We're going to go with Cabral, the Nidoqueen, soon-to-be Nidoqueen. Cabral. Have you had any really close calls? Actually, yes, a lot. A lot. This early game has been brutal so far, I'm not even gonna lie. Look at me, Hector. Alright, let's headbutt you. Hector, thank you so much for the gift again. Moonstone is in Ruins of Alph. Good to know. Why did it say attempt 2? Because we wiped in red on our first attempt. But we've been good since. I am going to do the bug catching contest, yep. I'm going to try to gather this item, and I'm also going to go to the next route because I believe you can catch a... I don't know which version exclusive we have playing gold, but you can catch either a... what's it called? Ooh, rollout. Oh, nice. You can catch either... what's it? Vulpix or... oh my gosh, Growlithe. You can catch either Vulpix or Growlithe over here. Or Stantler, I believe. Nah, Stantler might be the next route over. You used life, didn't you? No, we didn't use... we're not doing lives anymore. We got rid of that idea. Alright, so this right here is a new encounter. This is route like 36 or 7. I forget which. So route 35 we got... What did we get on 35? We just caught it. Why am I losing my mind? What did we literally just catch? Oh, it was a Nidoran. That's not on this list either. Yeah, this website is being screwy. Okay, we got Nidoran there, and then National Park we don't have. So this is Route 36. So we can get a Growlithe, a Stantler. Yeah, okay, so this is Gold is Growlithe. I would love to get an Arcanine. Please. By the way, it is a... Okay. You know, I mean, it could be worse. All right, Nidoking is awesome. We've used it in like every run that we've done so far. It's not dupes. It's technically a different species of Pokemon than Nidoran females. We get both Nidoran. Nope, that's not dupes. It's technically a different species. That's funny. I think this one's going to be Tyrone, I believe. No, this one's Austin. Next one is Tyrone. Although Tyrone is a great name for a Nidoking. But Austin it is. Alright. Don't forget the tree Pokemon, we can't do it yet. Now, Nidoran is not dupes. It's a different species. In Gen 1 Pokemon, different genders were not the same thing. Like, they were separate Pokemon entirely. Streaming tomorrow? Probably not. I'm probably going to have to do Raid 'em All video tomorrow night to try to get ready for the next day. I'm trying to stay consistent with Raid 'em All videos. As much as I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm having way more fun streaming than I am doing the Raid 'em All videos lately. But I don't want to give up on it either, you know? Double Nido in Gen 2 is diabolical. Yeah, well, here we are. Today's Thursday, bug catching contest. Yes. Uh-oh, we have more than one Pokemon. Do I want to use Hoot Hoot? It does have Hypnosis, so probably, but also Geodude's going to wall whatever I'm up against. So I'm probably going to go with Geodude, just to be safe. I don't want to be up against a Scyther and lose my Pokemon. Alright, so we are going to do the bug catching contest. And we're going to try to catch... Okay, hold on. Let me ask you guys a question. Tyler, that's exactly what I do over on the Red app. I put all three of them in one long video that's horizontal instead of vertical, and I think it's much better and much more enjoyable. I can't say the name of the app, but it's the red one that starts with a Y. If you like whole Pokemon lines in one video instead of individual, go there. Anyway, the National Park music. I can play the National Park song on my lo-fi. I'm gonna set a poll. No. Yeah, I'm gonna set a poll. So I think, do we want the encounter in here to be the genuine first Pokemon that I encounter? Or do we want it to be... Or do we want it to be, I pick one, right? Since it's a bug catching contest. I'm gonna set a poll on TikTok's live. I just started a poll. So it is a Nuzlocke, so typically it would go, it's gotta be the first one. However, kind of like we do with Safari Zone, if they're able to run away, which they are in Safari Zone, then I feel like that kind of overrules the Nuzlocke idea. But since it's a contest, again, it's a little bit different. I don't know if they can run away. So I'm running a poll. So far, only 4 people have voted. Can they run here? I don't know if they can run here, and that's kind of why they can't. Okay, so they cannot run here. Okay, if they can't run, then I'm not gonna end. Okay, then I'm just gonna end the poll, even though pick one was winning. If they can't run, I'm gonna end the poll, and it's just gonna be our first encounter. Oh, this is a high level. And also, the more HP it has, the more points you get. So I'm gonna try to catch it at a high HP so you get more points. That's pretty brutal, I'm not gonna lie. It didn't even let us nickname it. Alright. That's unfortunate. Let's see if we win. Butterfree. Scyther. Nope, wasn't even in the top 3. Brutal. Brutal. I got a berry. Oh, we do get a nickname, we do. So this one's gonna be Tyrone. We get Tyrone the Butterfree. Oh, that's funny. It was Tyrone could have been the Nidoking, but he got the Butterfree instead. That's really unfortunate. Sorry, Tyrone. That's unfortunate. You give me a Quick Claw, which will be really useful. I believe we get Dig up in here too. Is it... Where do we go through? Right here. There we go. Do you have a favorite type for monotype runs? I did a fairy type monotype run of Sun and Moon. The video is up on the platform you're commenting on, and that was very fun. I also really like water type for monotype, just because there's so many options, and there's so many dual type water types. I think that's a lot of fun. All right, let's go take on, what's her name? Whitney. I'm scared. We have not gotten good encounters. We have not gotten good encounters. So this is gonna be tough. Now we do have an Onyx and a Geodude. And we have a Nidorina to avoid the attract shenanigans. So this is gonna be tough. So we are gonna probably box Caleb. You're gonna be useless against that. Marvel, you're too weak. Although you might evolve. James, you're definitely too weak. McYeet, you do not evolve yet, so you're going to be way too weak. Let's see. We're probably going to bring Austin and Cabral, because I think they get double kick. Maybe Felix. Maybe Chris. Chris either evolves at 20 or 22. Where's my Onyx? Where's Onyx, guys? There he is. Okay. Drowsy for sure. Yeah, I could see Drowsy being used here. I think Marvel does evolve before then. I think we do bring Drowsy. I think you're right. Probably not, actually. Not over any of these guys. I think Austin's going to be better. They both have double kick. They will have double kick, I should say. Okay, so now let's save. Let's give everybody like 18 or so. Wooper is female. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Let's get rid of 19 or so. So we don't go over the level cap. Nidorino. There we go. Let's do 17 to play it safe. We already have those two at 19. The Brawl here is also female. Which is great news against the Miltank. Marvel's already level 16. Okay, so let's see. What moves do you two have? You do have double kick. Okay, that's wonderful. What do you have? You also have double kick. Okay, great news. Great news. Absolutely fantastic. We should also teach somebody Dig to avoid rollout shenanigans, which we should probably do some rollout shenanigans of our own with Liam, by the way. We can do... We do have defense curl, so we can do defense curl rollout shenanigans, which is really nice. And then we can do Dig to break up her chains. Do you want to go Rocky for Dig? Yeah, let's do Rocky for Dig. Did you do the Machop trade? No, I didn't, and I absolutely should. I absolutely should. Where is it? Brett, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome to the crew. Where is the Machop trade? Can somebody... Is it this guy right here? No. Can somebody tell me where the Machop trade is, please? Appreciate you, Brett, for real. Thank you. So we're going to deposit Whoop for right now. 3rd floor of the Mart. Okay. Let's withdraw our... Yeah, I think I would rather have a Machamp than a... Hypno for sure. Machop is too weak for the Miltank. Maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna grab him regardless, though, because I would rather have a Machop in general. I thought you said it was... Is it this guy? I thought you said it was 3rd floor. Am I losing it? What are we doing here? Maybe 4th? Okay. Is it you? Is it you? Oh, it's probably this guy. No? Where is it? No, it does not evolve before Whitney. Hold on, I gotta see. I don't know if we can get it. Is it on the 5th floor? 2nd floor? What's up, Nicole? Welcome back. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna give them a chop right before Whitney. That'll be a huge help. We get them a chop. We don't get the nickname, of course. I actually don't know what its nickname is. I don't think I've ever done this trade before, honestly. All right, let's get back down to the 1st floor. We are gonna bring Machop instead of Wooper. It's gonna be better than Wooper for sure. Muscle. Its name is Muscle. Oh my god, that's cringe. All right. Karate Chop. That's wonderful. All right. Next name, yeah, for real. All right, let's go into the gym. I got it, Nicole. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, let's see. Let's avoid you if we can. Let's avoid you if we can. In your Clefairy-shaped gym, we cannot avoid you. Snubble. Snubble. Super effective. I am nervous. Although I think our team is pretty well rounded and set up to take down Whitney. I'm pretty confident in our team, actually. Like, we have a Machop, a Nidorino with double kick, a Geodude with rollout and defense curl. We have a female Nidorino with double kick. We have an Onix with dig to break up her rollouts, and we have our Raging Croconaw. I think we're good. I'm actually feeling pretty confident going into this. I think we're gonna be just fine. Level 20. Level 20 is the level cap here. We will give the Quick Claw to Rocky, just because why not? We will Rare Candy up to level 20. Seismic Toss? No. Let me focus up. Poison Sting? Better than Tackle, I guess, when we already have Horn Attack. Liam. Cabral. Dude, I'm so nervous to take on Whitney. Like I said, I think our team is fine, but it's still nerve-wracking. Just because this is one of the most famously difficult battles in a Nuzlocke. Alright, we got everybody level 20. Alright. Here we go. Defense curl into rollout. I agree wholeheartedly. That is 100% the move here, is we try to do the defense curl rollout shenanigans. Which, if you guys aren't aware, defense curling before you roll out, obviously it raises your defense, but it also doubles the damage of your rollouts. Doubles them. So it gets pretty crazy pretty fast. We cannot evolve Geodude. It's level 25, I believe he evolves, and that is past the level cap. I think we have a few berries we can give out, which we absolutely should. We'll give one to Jackson, and we will give one to Cabral. All right, let's do it. No more messing around. I hope I lied with Liam. I wasn't paying attention. Here we go. Here we go. This is like the Gen 2 battle, but our team is like perfectly constructed to take her down. Perfectly constructed to take her down, unless something crazy happens like a metronome surf. Oh, thank God. I was like, please don't let me be right. Please don't let me be right. Remember, dude, this metronome could literally end the run right here. It did it again. We have 2 quad weaknesses. That's a water move. Gotta be freaking kidding me, dude. You gotta be kidding me. Get off to Sukan from the... We had the Geodude. We had the Onix. We had the Machop. We had both Nidorino and Nidorina. There's no shot our first run just ended to a metronome. Oh my god. Brother. I did jinx myself. I was like, oh, I hope he doesn't get a surf with his... You gotta be kidding me, dude. You gotta actually be kidding me. Oh my lord. They can't keep getting away with it. I can't believe that's how we lose the first run, huh? That's how it goes. What now? What now is we reset? No, this isn't back to Gen 1. We changed it in the last stream, actually. When we were playing Yellow, we decided that we were going to do generational checkpoints instead. And of course, this is when the stream is at its peak for viewers. So this is just a reset at Gold, yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. Metronome is what ends our first... Dude, our team was perfectly set up for this battle. Perfectly set up for this battle. Peak viewers because our team was stacked. Look at this. Our team was perfect. Our team was perfect. We're gonna be perfect. What's that Denzel Washington movie? Was that Friday Night Lights or whatever? Remember the Titans? Something like that. Oh. I don't even know. I'm at a loss, dude. Nobody expected the metronoming Clefairy would be what ends the run. I'm so frustrated, dude. Alright, I mean, that's the run. I guess we end it here. Alright. We're gonna end the stream here because it's 11:30 at night. And I have to work in the morning. And that is a very unfortunate end to our first attempt. Octazooka ends it on our first attempt. It was a good stream, though. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for your support. A lot of you. Thank you so much for your direct support of the stream. It helps me out a lot. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you next time when we restart Gold. Tragic, man. Tragic.